That's so sweet. I hope you're feeling better. When you're chatting in Shay's channel, I can't see you, and I'm not sure if I could see you. He could put up the chat in the screen. I don't know if you could see me chatting. I'm not sure. French. How is French today, Francois? Ah, Wyoming, a little vampire. I don't know why I like saying it like that, but I do. Prince Jay, how are you? It's so good to see you. Very good to see you. My goodness. Karis, Beth, welcome in. Welcome in. Well, okay, so I'm a little concerned with this Texas thing going on and what I see. Magnolia, we are back. We are back. Uh, no old dead tapes tonight. Um, there is a great concern. So I'm gonna play uh the duel of the grifters and this racial uh powder cake that's gonna happen in Texas. And I'm telling you right now, it is going to happen. The trial of Carmelo Anthony. He stabbed okay, Carmelo, a black kid, stabbed a white kid. The white kid died. He was convicted. Yes. Yep. That's the case. What I'm afraid of is the racial uh explosion that's going to happen. Eh, It's written all over the wall. And why? Money. Just money. Is it Trump's birthday? Is it Trump's birthday today? Happy birthday, Trump. Didn't even know. Huh. Maybe it's Reagan's dog. I didn't know it was his birthday. Who knew? I'm American. What do you want from me? Placemat. Get off of there. There we go. Big Dog 1, and of course, Big Dog 2 is on our thumbnail. Oh, you don't know, you're just asking. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Um, so let's play this woman here. Nope, that's Carmelo. Sorry, I already had it there. Okay. Uh, we have got a lot of information on this woman right now, but we're not going to say it on here. We're not going to talk about it on here. It'll be done in a private section. And saying if you would like to join that private, email me. So let's just listen to her for a bit.
I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation,
Are you really?
and I'm also a national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, and author.
Uh-huh.
I'm here today because I was summoned by the community.
Okay.
What I seen in the past week
Oops.
and a half was a new era, real live lynching that happened with Karmelo Anthony.
That term right there, should scare the shit out of anybody. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Uh, those terms are gonna get black people riled up. no matter what. It doesn't matter if the kid is guilty or not guilty. These words are going to incite a whole mess. Do you, Prince? Yeah. Why do you love her? That's interesting. Why do you love her? I no, I really want to know. Uh, is she normal? Yeah, she's on normal.
Now, I had a lot of people reaching out to me on social media. I had a lot of people tagging me and everything because I cannot be everywhere at one time. I'm all over the United States.
That's right.
But the thing is that when I seen that they had an actual activist and they had a legal team and they didn't have no black people on the jury, that would not have happened on our watch. I don't understand how that was even able to go further than that. That should have went to the First Court of Appeals. Then after the First Court of Appeals, then it go to the Fifth Circuit Court. We would have took it all the way to the Supreme Court. That didn't happen.
Well, it wasn't an all-white jury. It There wasn't. And what happened was when they interviewed the black jurors, they said they would acquit him because he was black, or they would say, I wouldn't feel right um convicting my black brother. That's what they said. Okay. It's in the transcripts.
Another thing that I looked at is that we had people here that were paid to be moles to create chaos.
Yeah, she is.
See, we used to dealing with that when we on our activism travels across this United States.
Okay.
That would not have happened on our watch. But
Okay.
again, let's be clear. Everything happens for a reason. But one thing I want to let the community know, just because I wasn't here doesn't mean I wasn't working. We were working behind the scenes because we knew that this was a setup from the beginning.
Yes.
We knew that they was going to find him guilty. We didn't know that it was going to be 35 years though, but we knew that it was going to be something that was going to be egregious.
Yes.
And that's why I want to give a shout out to Charleston White. I want to give a shout out to Brother Cornell X, because all of us got together so we can help this family to be able to get the proper legal team that's needed. And what we do, we're not going to push a legal team on you. We're going to give you the top of the notch, creme de la creme, and you pick who you want to fit for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay? And that is exactly what we're doing right now at this time. Now, we know that they was running everything real quick with this case. Because I thought everything was going to be done today. I thought it was going to be done today. It was 2 days ago, and guess what? I couldn't be here for that day because guess what? Because as an activist, when you hold people accountable, they set traps for you.
Yeah.
I had to be in court for a case that they was trying to set me up on that got dismissed on. Okay? But guess who here today?
Yep. Dr. Matthew.
So
Dr. Matthew.
when you're dealing with a case of this magnitude, you have to have an experienced activist.
Yes, you do. This happened in 2025. Magnolia, not tonight, but maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Trying to figure out what day it is. Why now? Is my question. Why not before and during the trial? She has proof of things, but why didn't she give them to the defense so they could use it? These are my questions.
You have to have an experienced legal team. And that's exactly what we saw, okay? And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. It is what it is. Now we are at this point where I seen a DA, I seen a judge, I seen the Metcalf family, I seen my people, and the whole United States seen what happened here. So now where we are is what the next steps. Because see, I'm not going to do no press conference with no rah-rah. I don't have time for that. Now it's about action and plans of action. What I seen was that this young man, I've worked on several cases, criminal cases. I have never seen no inmate that's in a county jail going to TDC the very next day. Normally it takes 30, 60, 90 days before you are able to get on their chain to go to TDC. They hurry up and got this baby out of here. Then another thing that we also seen, that's why I'm bringing this information to you. What we also seen was that they already gave him a public defendant for the appeal. So this is why this is very evident and this is important, why I had to come here, so you don't get no misinformation.
That is normal because he said he was poor.
So now what's happening is that we have to ensure that there is the...
Now, some of us know a lot, okay, but however, we have Mangy Mutt on the case. So if we can not say anything about what we know already, so he can use it. Because he is gathering up a storm. These people are going to collide. And the black and brown community are going to be stuck in the middle. So we have to do this right. Yeah. I mean, they had so much money. Yeah. We have to be very careful what we know already, and we do know a lot. Okay. However, we know how Jed is, right? We all know how Jed is. Hi, Jed. I know you're watching. To get information about what we know. You're not going to get it. We're going to discuss it in private and release it as we think we can. Okay.
When I tell you,
What?
if God
Uh,
ain't in it, it ain't gonna work. Because the
right. Let me close a couple
amount
of.
of strength and focus
Uh-huh.
and sacrifice only
Right.
God can help sustain. How you doing? My name is Jedediah.
We
I'm an
know.
advocate that is born and bred in the city of Chicago. So I'm of the tough kind.
Tough
So
kind.
in that, for the last 17, now almost 18 years, I've been advocating. I am no novice to it.
Right.
I'm saying today that
What is that cash app he's
there is
using?
this calm
Okay.
before the storm feeling that I feel.
Yeah,
That I cannot.
so do I. And I have a bad feeling about this storm that's brewing in Texas. It's not good. There is nothing good that is going to come out of this. You can already see the divide in America on this case, which is unfortunate. So, we're going to have to analyze it with psyops and psychology and hopefully reach people, plus facts. But I want to be very careful about the facts that we already know, right? Because Mangy Mutt will use it to his advantage. I'm going to let him play. He's going to go on for a half hour. Of course he is.
Fully articulate. Each case has a different spirit, a different tone.
Right.
Somebody said something to me today, and I'm not even going to repeat that. Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know
What?
anything on purpose. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know anything on purpose.
Okay.
But on Wednesday, so let me because people always misconstrue my words.
Right.
We are studying the laws. The laws.
Uh-huh.
If you're going to go address an issue, you have to know the laws.
But I thought you had a team of lawyers, so they should know right away what the laws are. Yeah, I got evidence and magically never turned over. Yeah. Uh, well, we know things about certain actors, uh, in this, shitstorm, and I'm gonna call it a shitstorm, but I can't because Jed will use it to his advantage, and that will just make it worse for the people in Texas. It'll just make it worse. And I know that sounds selfish, and I'm sorry. Uh, hey, Rita. Yeah, practicing law out of the car. Good grief. Hey, Jed, you in upstate New York?
And how they are applied in a specific region. So right now, I am in the East Coast
Right.
studying the laws of Texas because that's what our roads are ultimately going to lead to, Texas. I
Uh-huh.
was a resident of Texas, but I didn't, and I understand some things, but I'm researching the laws of the state
Right.
so that we are best equipped when all roads lead down there. But I want to tell you, as far as the Karmelo and Austin case, I don't know the particulars on purpose. I have purposed to put together two different groups, one for Karmelo, one for Austin. And I'm trying to move in the interest of truth for the sake of justice, not
Uh,
race, orientation, class, education, or bias.
right.
But I will not ignore that I am a black man who
Thank
can
you.
articulate and who have an insight on experience in my black plight.
Right.
So I'm trying my best to give understanding.
Oh, why are you using my black plight? This is what I don't understand. Using race to, inflame, to get people's emotions going, right? We have to understand this. There is a divide in America between black and white. It, I'm white. I have a lot of black friends in this chat who listen to us. I have a lot of white friends in this chat that listen to us because we all want to learn, right? And we don't see color. There's a lot of couples in here that are of mixed marriages, right? This channel doesn't see race. It doesn't see black and white Hispanic. It just doesn't. And it never will. But when people like Jed and the other woman use these words, it is to prey on emotions. Mm. And what did we learn in the fate model, right? Focus, emotions, tribe, right? Uh, I'm not afraid. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned, and what I wanna do is to get people to understand what is actually happening, so this does not inflame into a Los Angeles riot where everything burns, right? Uh, to get copies of the videos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and, Karmelo, is that her name? Matthews, she's the top dog. So we have this top dog and the other top dog, and you can't have 2 top dogs. Just, can't. And good to see you, Shooter. Sorry, I was reading you and didn't say hi. Okay, made you up.
Standing here. Number one, we got these two teams because they're going to be given the information as we already have it. For those of you all who consider yourself experts, you're going to get frustrated in the beginning because I don't know anything on purpose. We're going to
So how are you gonna give these groups the information? And I'm purposely leaving the, chat in there, so you can get the mindset of the public.
take the evidence and we're going to put it in both groups, the
Thank you, friend.
Karmelo group
I will.
and the Austin group. And we're going to see the difference in perspective.
Uh-huh.
Now, the goal is to then, once the evidence is compiled on a factual, not opinion base,
Uh-huh.
we're going to organize.
Right.
And whichever side that we believe that justice falls on, that's where I'm going to go. And that means the other group either going to either get an understanding or they're going to be pissed.
So he's gonna have 2 groups. One for Austin and one for Anthony. Because money. Pure and simple, saying money. That's it. This is a big payday case. Let's face it. There's going to be a lot of money making by a lot of people in this case. So he has 2 groups, Anthony and Austin. So instantly, and Straight Shooter is right. He's already causing division. He's already doing it just by doing this. So what you're gonna have is a bunch of people. He wants 1,000 people. He's already got 300. Graveseeker, how are you? He's already got 300, and most of them are for the Anthony boy. Okay, so you can see where this is going.
But there's going to be a confrontation.
I'm going to let him speak, and I'll be right back.
My goal in that confrontation, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but my goal is
Yeah,
to find the most
money.
articulate and the most sincere
Oh,
and to bring them together in a space
yeah.
before the nation.
Oh,
Y'all,
great.
you ain't never seen nothing like this, or what I'm gonna try to do.
Right.
And bring them together before the nation.
Hi, Mom.
You know, just like two
I
sets of
didn't mean to
juries
scare you.
come together
know you
and discuss the information from 2 different perspectives.
Right.
And so we ain't got a ton of time, depending on how this appeal goes. There's going to be education that is going to be given through the process. And then we're going to try to coincide it with this appeal. That after we've done our due diligence with both groups of 500, and we've had our confrontation, and we got our perspective, then we go for what we believe. If that's for him to be released, or for him, or for justice to be observed and done and respected. This is going to be hard as hell to do.
No shit. You see,
We are about to have 300 people who have followed the simple instruction of DM me
right,
to tell me you want to be on Team Karmelo or Team Austin.
right.
300 people. Now, on the next
300 people. Already biased. Yeah, very slow, straight. They're talking about freeing him. Okay, that is not how the process works. The justice system doesn't work that way. You're going to have a bunch, and I mean a bunch, probably thousands. Remember the O.J. Simpson trial? Oh, by the way, if nobody knew, Simpson was guilty. Uh, I suspect it's going to be much like that. I'm sorry I missed your chat. Oh, yes. Yes. He is going to ask for donations for himself, not for the cause. And he's specifically going to say for himself. Okay, Jed, go ahead.
national level, that's not a lot of people.
He always wants
But
to
in an
be,
organizing effort,
he always wants to be on a national level, national stage.
that's a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I just wanted to tell the people in the internet algorithm that so far 300 people
Uh-huh.
are committing and coming together to
Right.
focus for Karmelo.
Right.
I want to also tell the same enemy that only
Enemy?
10 so far.
So he's already talking about enemies. Hey, he's a special kind of stupid. Yeah, he has all these events coming up. Right. He has nothing. For the culture is kaput. INA is kaput. He has no place to go and nothing to do. He's been looking for his big break, and he thinks this is it. Uh,
Only 10 have, well, no, let me not even do it that way. So far, 10 people have come together, made themselves visible for Austin.
so 300 for Anthony, 10 for Austin.
I am not stopping anybody from being on any side. I am not letting my
Oh,
bias
no, Cynthia. He says for himself.
dictate how we do or move. But I'm going to report to you on an almost daily basis
Right.
on investigate and advocate
Uh-huh.
our progress. How is this going to happen? I'm going to give you the setup and then I'm going to be done. I just want to
Right.
I'm giving understanding because we're building right now. You're going to be added based on whatever group you decide.
Yeah. I, straight. I don't think he knows what he's getting into. What I'm worried about is the people that are following him, right? And believing him because he uses God, right? They want a strong advocate. He says he's strong. He knows what he's doing. He adds God into it, everything like this. So he's going to get a band of people to run down to Texas with him. And uh, I was in Texas for a time, and I don't know how it is today, but I know how it was back then. That was quite some time ago, though. Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
There's a filtering process because there's always trolls and agents and spies and evil people. By the way,
And he's always priming. He's already priming these people that they're evil people coming after them, right? So, uh, d- uh, trolls, evil people, people that mean them harm. It's just, this is ridiculous.
0 fake pages will be allotted into the groups.
Ah,
You will not get in neither one with a fake page. And if your
right,
page was just created, you can forget it too. Don't even try, because you so motherfucking scared. You need to just sit this one out. Okay? So we're not taking fake pages at all.
right.
So then, because I'm finna
Yeah,
tell you, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game here.
go ahead. It's
I'm gonna
fun.
give y'all a little bit, because I don't think y'all understand how
Right,
epic this could be
right.
if we do this right.
Oh, that's really pausing.
Those people are gonna be added into a group. And we ain't going in this group to be talking about I feel and your opinion and all of this. None of that. None of that. What's going to happen is, in this group, we're going to create a set of rules to keep this thing organized and focused. And
Uh-huh,
anybody who violates them getting out. So get
right.
ready to hear a bunch of mad ass people. I got kicked out of the group
Why is this pausing?
because we're not playing. No games in this. We don't care about your feelings and your opinions and all that and what's going on in your personal life. I don't want to hear none of that. So in this group, it ain't going to be a whole lot of banter and conversation. We case specific. The first thing that's going to happen when we get in this group is you're going to learn how it works and how it's going to be flowing. The first thing that's going to happen is that for those people, because we ready for war in both groups, every morning,
Ready for war. You're right, Saint. Jedediah Brown, you are walking your flock into an actual war, which you have no idea what that means. And I'm afraid for these people. I'm very concerned for these people. What can we do about it? Uh, educate people. Educate people on psychology, social norms, right? To look at what psyops, how psyops works, how these grifters work, right? Yeah, like Dalton politic groups. Ugh. Texas is a very dangerous place. Uh, a very dangerous place. It's not like any other state. It's just not. Florida is a cakewalk compared to Texas. Um, I'm afraid for these people. I really am.
we're going to pray together.
Right.
I just lost about 50 of y'all right there, didn't I? Because y'all don't believe God got a voice. But I'm finna make the devil out of a liar, because I'm very far from perfect. But I can tell you one thing for sure. God lives and God speaks, God moves, God has a will. And I need God to do what we cannot do. And those people who don't believe in them, you ain't got to show up for the prayer, but you better don't be confused about who I'm looking for to take us to the finish line. And so, God, we're going to have prayer every morning. Every day he in jail, we're going to give that. Every day he in jail, we're going to cover this young man in prayer, that God going to take him through every day and take us through every day.
That kid dies in jail before trial. Anybody think of that? Seriously. Uh, you know how the prisons are, right? We're not talking about in Texas rinky-dink jails like Mayberry, right? Or like Harvey or like Dalton. Okay, it's not that way. What if he gets shanked in jail? I've been reading up on the famous people in Texas jails worth millions that got airlifted out, and you want this little kid to be safe. Protective custody is not protective custody. If people think of a protective custody, they're safe. They're not. That's not how protective custody is. It sounds nice. It sounds safe. But look, guards are corrupt. They get paid off. Stop. Ugh. Yeah, straight. I believe it. Texas is another world. Uh, how many people have been to Texas for any length of time, not just driving through? How many? But shooter, you don't. We already know. Uh, How many people actually stayed in Texas for a little while? Anybody?
On both sides. Now we now, I got on both sides. That's the first thing that's gonna happen every day. Every day he in there, we praying, but don't get it twisted. Because just because we pray don't mean we don't got hands. So we're going to get educated and we're going to learn and we're going to show up for the facts. So that's what's going to happen in this group. There's going to be dates that are going to be set where we're going to have actual meetings where you'll then be able to dissect the evidence, the information, and or give maybe some opinion. But that's going to be difficult with 500 people on both sides.
Right.
So we're going to do it that way. We're going to look for lawyers. We're going to look for people who got skill sets. And we're going to organize around those skill sets that come into these groups.
PK.
The first project, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The first project that we're going to do is the 500 people are all going to create a video that is going to go into a video of introduction to the 500 because you are about to
I don't know why it's pausing. I'm sorry.
lead a nation. Y'all better catch on to what I'm saying. We don't need a million. We need genuine. And so the 500 on both sides are going to create a video. And we're going to play that video before the nation. This is why I joined. This is what I'm committed to. This is what I feel. This is what I believe. And we're going to get what they say in the beginning, before any of the process, and what they're going to say at the end. Come on, y'all. I got this. I'm not just sitting around playing games. I've been doing advocacy too long.
Like this. And yeah, you know, out of general population, but you know, look at it. Uh, if somebody wants you gone in jail, you're gone. It doesn't matter where you are because they pay. Uh, you've got the Aryan race in there. I'm not familiar with that prison, with that jail. I'll have to get familiar with it. But it things happen in prison every day, and I'm reading Shooter. Yeah, yeah. Things happen in prison every single day. And if they want you gone, they want you gone. And if you don't think there are gangs in jail, prison, I don't know what to tell you.
So somebody want to come and make up a stink about a Jedediah showing up, they can try it, but I'm showing up with 1,000 people. 5 for Anthony.
It won't matter, Jed. Jed, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you have 10,000 people. It doesn't matter.
For Austin, 5 for Karmelo. Ain't
Uh,
nobody even trying to do this. So y'all, this thing gonna be time stamped.
right.
That y'all know what we on over here. I've given y'all a lot of process so far.
Is Douglas in here? Douglas, your forecast might come true.
We are not playing the fame or the money game.
Yes, you are.
Because we want both of them shits. We want the fame because every time we approach a case, we want people to know who we are. And we want resources because guess what? The songwriter said, bro.
You just said you're not playing the fame or money game. And then you back it right up with, we want the fame to know we're here, and now he's going to talk about money. You just,
Niggas don't deserve no pussy. Guess what? They also don't deserve
what?
answers. So we're going to liberally build and organize resources because I want 500 people to be able to get down to the court case, or I want 1,000 people to be able to get down to the court case when it's the day of appeal. We outside. I don't give a damn about no other day. When that court appeal happened, we're there. So if you don't even interested in that, I don't want to.
That's going to take about 2 years.
And I don't want to be disrespectful. But if you trying to, oh, I'm homebound, I'm wheelbound, well, I'm bedbound, well, baby, don't come in the group. So what's going to happen is the 500 people on both sides are going to be told, you put information out on your page. See, I don't even know if y'all caught that. Jesus Christ. You don't got to be in the 500, but the people that's in the 500 are going to lead the nation. You're going to tell what's happening in the group outside of it. I'm one of the 500. I'm a part of the 500, and this is what's happening. This is information. You're going to tell it. Okay.
Oh, God.
And then we're going to have some projects that I'm not going to publicly announce.
Right.
But I'm going to tell y'all, go do some research on me. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get and capture attention for whatever we need. We're about to shake this motherfucker up like it ain't never been shook up before. And I will refuse, I refuse to accept any excuse, any fear, any games, any bullshit. So, did I say everything for now? We start on Wednesday. Right now we are approaching 300 for Karmelo, 10 for Austin.
Right.
I did not do it or will it. That's just who's showing up. So if you want to be a part of the 500, you're going to send me a DM.
Hey, Terry.
And you're going to tell me who do you believe, based on what you know or don't know, is in the right. And you want to be on their team and commit to seeing this thing through. Every day this young man is in jail, we go through it with him. On the outside, he cannot fight. So we fight.
Oh.
And guess what?
What?
Austin can't fight either, so we fight. Understand that? Did you understand it? That's what makes me different. Right. I'm not trying to be popular. I'm trying to be on the right side of history. Neither one of them can fight, so we're going to do it for them. And this is my declaration. They want to know, what's the mission of this? If Karmelo was innocent, we're going to get our child. And if he is guilty, we are about to put this in the hands of the legal system and pray that it's proper justice that's done. But it does make it hard when you hear Charleston talk about his father.
Yeah, isn't it funny, Deanna? teen takeovers, you know. And what about September with the grand opening of For the Culture? He hasn't mentioned it since.
This week, and then you look at Austin's father on the other side of this saying stuff that is absolutely disgusting. In other words,
What?
this is the proof in the moment where it takes a village. And so I've not reached out to neither side. I don't have to. I don't need to.
So you already called Austin's father disgusting because of the statement he made. But the thing with that statement is everybody cut it off when he was talking about white people.
I'm not going to get on there and talk about how strong or weak they are,
Right,
because this is a community
right.
approach. I'm not asking them for nothing. I'm not looking for nothing, but what we're going to do is we're going to create a space for them to become visible. But we got to prove that we are viable, period. Respect isn't given, it's earned. But I promise you this, when we show up with what we're planning and putting together, ain't nobody going to be able to ignore 500 motherfuckers. Trust me. Oh, trust me. Hell, they won't be able to ignore 100. But y'all listen to these words that have come out of my mouth today. If we do this rightly, the nation is going to discuss something that we just, is going to start discussing something we're just talking about right here on this little bit of live stream. And so I'm already knowing how hard this is going to be, because we're talking about something that this entire nation is reeling from. It's only 100. It's got to 130 people since I've been on here. This thing should have been shared on every page that's on here so far. That's going to be the difference between the 500 and the people that's just bullshit. Put it on your page. Let
Uh,
people know. And the last thing I'm going to say is we ain't playing no motherfucking games. While we doing our thing, hopefully we will catch up. But if anybody fart in the direction of this case, we watching. And don't make us have to show up. So, real work begins. I am praying and I am organizing and learning, so that we can begin this on Wednesday. So what's going to happen on Wednesday is the 500 is being identified on both sides. And they're going to have their first meeting about the rules. And then we're going to create these videos. Man, this thing's going to be. So with that being said, let me pause it right there. Every video, there's going to be ways to help us out and support and contribute right there below. If you do it, you are not giving it to anybody but me.
there you
You are
go.
sponsoring me to organize and to advocate in this case.
And there you have it. You're giving money to me. The appeals process, before it even comes up will take about 2 years, right? Get it, Brown? I can't tell you what a dangerous game you are entering. Something that you know nothing about. Nothing. Dear Lord. So, who knows how much money he's gonna get, right? He's getting people riled up already. He's dividing people already. Okay. We already know. But, Shooter, it's about 2 years, right? To go through the process, to even consider the appeals. I mean, there's so much that has to be done. Uh, they still have to hire a lawyer for Anthony, right? It takes a long ass time. There's a lot of money to be made, and moron here is capitalizing on it. He's probably already there, Rita. Uh, Maybe longer, yeah. It takes a long ass time to go through appeals. If, if Anthony makes it. Now, what if Anthony doesn't make it? Then what's going to happen? Powder cake. Absolute powder cake. Remember when, they opened up the borders and the illegals were crossing the river? What did Texas do? Shooter, don't answer. You already know. They had the Rangers and the National Guard barbed wire it off. Texas didn't want them, right? Right. Texas is a Republican state. Is it open carry, Shooter, I believe? Oh, 8 years, yeah. A long time. A very long time. He's already been convicted. Yeah. So somehow these activists think they're gonna free Anthony. Yeah, I figured it's open. Texas does not play games. Uh oh, what is he planning on doing? Protesting around the prison? I seriously. He just said all the money is gonna come to me. That's it. All of these people, he's already got hundreds of people. So, you know, oh. Well, that's what we have to figure out. Yeah, but what I wanted, look, I don't want to examine the case. Okay, make it clear. I don't want to examine the case. I want to help people to save people, to save them from disaster, from jumping off the Titanic, because I see where this is heading. Well, he's trying to get 1,000 people. That's what he's trying to do. No, he hasn't said, but we know the mind of Jed, right? Anyways, the purpose is going to be to educate people. That's all we can do. We can't stop a freight train, okay? And that's what this is. It's an absolute freight train. Race is involved. It's going to get ugly. Look at LA riots, okay? Look at what happened with George Floyd, right? Personally, I don't understand it, but that's just me. Uh, I guess I can't understand it. But I am afraid for the residents and the people who think that they are there to help, right? On a righteous cause, a cause for God. God is calling them to this mission, right? Uh, oh, Jiminy Crickets, yeah, yeah, Shooter. Um, I'm sure they're everywhere. But I don't want to go over the case. We're not a true crime channel. Want to educate people on the dangers of this explosion, this powder keg that is on a freight train headed to hell. Sherry, good to see you. I'm sorry, Sherry, I haven't looked at my email yet. I'm sorry. So that's what I want to do. That's all we can do, right? But we cannot stop people. We can only educate people. And that's what I want to do. This is a disaster made in hell. And it has all the actors to bring it right along. Mangy mutt. He has no clue.
It is not required. It is free will. And damn it, we need it.
In other words, you don't have to, but you have to. Uh, hmm. uh, yeah, shooter. We'll get together on that and see what we can do.
Let's be clear. All right. Um, Two things. I need
Yeah,
to hire a videographer
right. Why?
that's willing to travel,
Right.
and we need licensed private investigators or private detective, people who got those actual licenses. We're going to
Yeah,
hire a small team of those because that's a part of how I do what I do. I need license, but you will not be visible. You will not be known. You'll just work with us behind the scenes.
right.
We are going after that video footage.
They're not going to give it to
We're going
you.
to go after that video footage.
They're
We
not
will be
getting it
doing legal stuff to get that video footage. We got some ideas and some strategy. But
right.
the fact that they don't want to release the tape, but they want us to believe that this was done right, and they don't, I'm just real clear about things.
No, you're
If
not.
if you see the level of this conversation, and you know that there is video, why wouldn't you release that?
Because it's evidence.
That's a big red flag right there for me. Why
It
fight the release of the video?
it's
And don't
evidence.
shroud it in saving or protecting these kids. Bullshit. Crazy people gonna be crazy regardless. So we're going after this video footage, and I'm gonna just say it like this: I already have enough confidence to believe that we're gonna see the video. Okay, I'll just put it like that, and I'll leave it.
You are never going to see that video. No one is going to see that video except the lawyers. It's evidence and the judge.
There, I got enough confidence that we're gonna see the video. So with that being said, I'll take 5 questions. I've given you an update on the preliminaries of what's gonna happen. Go ahead and doubt it. Go ahead and doubt it. You're going to look up and be like, whoa, that motherfuckers was not playing. All right, 5 questions.
I'm afraid you're going to be on the ground looking up and saying, whoa, they're not playing. Jedediah Brown.
Let's go. Make them make sense, please, if you can. And if you have not sent me a direct message, do it so that you can be a part of Team Karmelo, Team Austin. We are capping it at 500 on both sides. After we get 500 people, we'll be done. And then the rest will be put into a holding space because as we kick people out, because you know somebody it's going to be one, as we kick people out or move people out the way.
Yeah, Saint, I'm sorry, straight. It's not Jed I'm worried about. It's the people that's following him. And the people that are following Williams. Those are the people I want to reach. If we can. I don't know if we can. But if I don't try, what am I here for? Uh, Jed is on his own path. I'll say it like that. Williams is on her own path. I'll say it like that. But it's the people that are going to get wrapped up in this. I don't want to see another LA. Can we prevent it? No. No, we can't. Can we educate? Yes. And with one person, that one person can tell a friend or another friend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about building up this channel. I'm not. It's like a psychiatrist. You help a patient, so you're helping one patient, but you're actually helping that patient's family and friends. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, Sarah Fields. I've seen a couple of videos of her. He's a very good manipulator. So is Williams, I'm sorry to say.
We'll keep on cycling until we got him a strong 500 people who ain't playing no games or bullshit. And ain't nobody coming in dictating how I'm going to lead this, because I do want to be clear about that. Set your own 500 up if you can't follow, because I'm going to lead this unapologetically. Would he have a chance to get it overturned? So we're gonna learn about all of the legal options and the parameters in this group. I'm going to bring in some individuals who are going to tell us, some experts. We're going to have experts who are going to come in and educate us on these processes so that we know all of the options on both sides. How can we make it Karmelo's law for transparency, or is that already a law? So one of our goals is to create a law to where all the courts in America have to open court proceedings is in the day of technology. So we want them all to be Zoom accessible, and that is not a matter of opinion but law, to where they have to allow the public to see their proceedings. This court is too powerful for a judge to be able to have the discretion to say, hey, I don't want this to be out. No, it should be out. It should be in the media. It should be on Zoom. It should be open. Taxpayers pay for the process. So why is that going to be the only government where we don't see what's going on? Bullshit. So we're going to be fighting to get that legislation passed in this process. And so that's going to be something I'm very excited about. And I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but I just proposed Karmelo's law, but we're going to figure it out, because that is what we're going to go after. And I've already talked to like 3 or 4 different senators, my mouth to God's ear, I ain't lying, about this, and they all like it. They're like, wow, we don't have that. We should have that. Absolutely. The judicial system should also have accountability too. So we're going to be fighting for that. And I'm very confident about that, because it is a simple piece of legislation that's very comprehensive. And then even if they say, okay, well, victims of sexual crimes or children, okay, during the times of kids testifying, cut the camera off. Cut it right back on when they're done. Simple.
Simple.
I've been following you since the Kanika case, and I must say, you know exactly what you're doing. So I'm glad. Yeah, we got that up to 1,200 people. Let's go.
Lord.
The first line of business for us would be to gather all the facts. Do you believe that we can really be effective in this appeal after he's clearly been railroaded? This is going to be tough, right? So I've been doing some of my own research, and based on the appeal is going to be based on what they say. And the appeal could take anywhere from it being right away to years, based on what they're citing is the need for the appeal. My understanding also is that the appeal judges, if they decided to overturn it, or if they thought that the punishment was too harsh, that they could kick it back down to the same judge, or like there's a lot of twists and turns that I'm learning. But again, these are the things that we're going to be educated on in the group, because we're going to bring in the people who have this knowledge, people who are in the field, people who are students, people who are experts and teachers, and we're going to learn. So when we speak, we're going to know what we're talking about and know what we're fighting for. And that is why it's going to be locked into a group, because the public be too foolish. We're going to lock it into a group of 500 people, and we're going to all get this information, and then you all will be able to put it out in your own individual social media. How long does the appeal process take? Okay, it can take up to 2 years. I heard the video was edited, has been edited. Is there a way to make sure that it is unedited? So,
Absolutely, shooter.
So the only way I would even listen to that is if somebody saw one version and then they saw a different version. People just be saying stuff. If somebody is saying it on the record, that's a hell of an allegation to make. So we need to identify that person and we need to elevate their voice, but they need to tell us what changed. Other than that, they probably 9 times out of 10 ain't seen no video. So I see that's what I'm not coming at you. This is how I talk. I'm not going with rumor theory. We're only dealing with facts because fools will mess us up in the middle. I ain't doing all that. What I will say, though, is that it is a possibility, right, that people can engage in cover-ups. We will
Oh,
be
yeah,
as
Terry.
effective as we can and make sure it doesn't happen. Have you opened the group as of yet, Jed? I'd like to join. You got to send me a message in my DM to tell us what team you want to be on. The
Oh,
twin brother needs to be held accountable because he started. I'm not going to read that. The senators responded to you swiftly. I was shocked. Don't be shocked. I can tell you that in Illinois, I know Senator Willie Preston very well. I also know State Rep Marcus Evans personally.
they are not going to help you for shit. You're talking about Texas. It's not Illinois. Hi, Howie. How you doing? You don't know Pritzker either. He won't even talk to you. You invaded a meeting of him with a bunch of pastors. I just showed the video yesterday or today. Can't, you don't know any representatives, Jedediah Brown. Pritzker won't talk to you. And he has nothing to do with Texas. Texas is another world. You might as well be on the bottom of the ocean.
I know the mayor of Chicago.
It doesn't matter. A lot of people know Johnson.
I mean, I know so many people, like, don't be shocked. My own congressman in Illinois, Jonathan Jackson, personal friend of mine.
It is not Illinois. Dear Lord. He is taking these people to the slaughter. Can you imagine? And straight shooter's right. The Black Panthers know how Texas is. You just have a couple of loudmouths. Look at Williams' press conference, how small it was, right? Because they know. Oh, Jedediah Brown, this is not Illinois.
Um, uh, uh, da, 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 da. A lot of people. I'm not no spring chicken, right? I'm saying their names because I've already said their names, but there are others. I know all these politicians know me, right? They really do. So it
Right.
don't be really hard for them to respond to me. The hard part is to actually get their ass to do what they say, because they'll be like, oh yeah, 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 and then they'll disappear. Okay, so that's why friends are not.
How many people actually think that any politician in Illinois is going to fuck around with Texas? Anybody? Does anybody actually believe that? Yeah, I know, shooter. Straight shooter. I know somebody else that wants to cross paths with him too.
Not if they don't do it, I'm gonna tell y'all, and then I'm gonna have 500 people on their ass. Okay, so you didn't write the law yet? Oh, okay. Your phone line's gonna blow up, motherfucker. How can
It doesn't work like that.
we find out if the judge and father are friends? We will work on all of that. God created you, did I have a powerful voice? Thank you for the love. All right. So I will end this because it doesn't like wait. They need the best of 8. Eddie. I don't see any other questions. I would like to be a part of the 500. I was unable to message you. Send me, I don't know why you're unable to message me. It's my name, Jedediah Brown. You're actually
Hey,
on the
Sherry.
page. Just click my name and click message, and it should send me a DM. Okay. Is there any other questions? And if not, I'm finna go. I've given you a lot. If you just came on, please go back to the beginning of the video and watch it, because we're explaining what's getting ready to happen with this Karmelo and Austin case. Kimberly, I wish that I could have stopped when I was out there. So sorry I didn't get to see you in God's timing. I love you though, for real. Thank you for being you. All right now. Okay now. I hope you mean that when you see me on here being like, bitch, you motherfucking stupid asshole. I said that, because I crash out. I'm a crash out advocate. We'll be praying and we'll be meaning our prayer, and then I forget that I'm not just.
I have my head in my hand.
Just a believer, but I'm also a nigga from Southside Chicago and be cussing these asses out. Y'all saw that lady get on my page and being disrespectful, talking about
You're not talking about the internet, Jed. You're talking about Texas.
the village need to go handle something. I said, in the corner, looking at your saggy ass skin. But then I'll be praying at the end of the night. And the first thing I'm gonna say, God, Lord, forgive me. I'm that guy. So when y'all remember that comment, thank you for being you, cause I'm him. I ain't shit. Hell, I pray that God guide my knuckles. You feel me? I'm him. I want to be
You don't have to worry about your knuckles in Texas. Hi, it's top of the morning. How are ya?
very clear about that up front. I'm Team Karmelo. Let God go. Go. God bless you. All right. I'm trying to give y'all a little more time to ask me stuff that may need to be asked before I get off of here. And I think that something else is going to be interesting, because I'm going to do it. Me and you both. That's why we can rock out.
Uh,
So I'm gonna show you the difference. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna show you the difference between the Karmelo team and the Austin team. If I see any difference, I'm gonna talk about that difference on the broadcast that we're doing as it is coming alive, as it is coming up. Somebody create a line of contact just for this. We're working on that right now. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that right now. We got a new email address already, and we're trying to secure phone line and physical mailing address. All of that, we're working on all of that.
what?
Which again is why I appreciate those who understand. And if we have to have a capacity to sustain the monitoring of this, then I need people to understand that that is why you contribute to causes. That is why you help resource it, because the more resource we are, the better equipped we are to be able to do what we need to do. I'm not getting nothing new during this period of time, because I don't want nobody to suggest that I took money and made something for myself. But I'm going to say this online, while all these Republicans are going to wait for an opportunity to hang. Oop, doesn't mean that, not necessarily all Republicans are like that. I don't mean that as a conclusive fact. Not all Republicans are like that. But while I wait for haters to wait to hang me on the noose themselves, I'm going to say this. I don't need no money for my personal bills.
You say that so casually. Jedediah Brown. Never mind, I'll get sanctioned if I say it on YouTube.
Everything that we get is going towards working the case. And if anybody is paid, it is those who are providing a service that helps us with the capacity to be effective and or have something that we need to be effective. I want us to get our own camera, but we need a cinema camera. It is not cheap. It is a camera that we need so that we can capture everything that happens around us in
Chaos. Mayhem. Body parts. You know, stuff like that.
great definition. And so that when we broadcast it, you guys have clearer pictures across your screen. It's expensive if I buy it by myself. But if we have people who are contributing to the cause, it is not expensive because we can all put in a little bit and get everything we need. I don't need laptops. We have that. I don't need things that I have from other cases. I don't need a bullhorn. I don't need, I have some investigators, but we want more because we want all kinds of angles and eyes on this. Is it true that he have another attorney? So there is a man that is being acknowledged as a new attorney. I intentionally don't know the case specifics yet. We start on.
Wouldn't you want to know the specifics of the case first? And it's a court-appointed attorney. Because Anthony says he's broke.
Wednesday. Right now, I'm just trying to keep my mind free and clear, to receive instruction, to organize, to learn the laws of the land, and to see how we're going to approach it. That's all I'm doing until Wednesday. All right? And if nothing else, if you say I can't, it is not about what you can and cannot contribute. Everybody contribute something. But I promise y'all, we're going to have prayer every morning for this case. Every morning. And then we're going to have some gatherings, some events where people are going to come together. And let me tell y'all why. I can tell y'all that last thing. That's what I should have told y'all that too. In my mind, if I can get people to understand the power of this moment and we actually can come together, we can create a space where the celebrities and the politicians and the advocates and everybody can come and they can speak. You can get people to come if it's 300-400 people who are coming there for the information, for the facts. Hell, if we can get 200 people to assemble anywhere in this nation, trust me, they will come. Especially because everybody cares and they want to be a part of making this happen. And so,
No, Jed. No. What they will do is call the National Guard.
I'm also going to be looking at where the most people come from, and we're probably going to organize a physical in-person meeting there. And I'm going to probably try to get the lawyers or the judges or the family members or the celebrities or all of them to come. Now, that's the last thing I'm going to say. And then I'm going to be done. It's the last thing I'm going to be done. When we get these groups of 500 people, because of the team they're on, we're going to make it clear. I'm not looking for personal connection, but I'm going to make it clear to both sides. You could come because these are people who are backing you up. And if they show up, great. If they don't, you just keep on moving in the interest of justice. And I also don't want to become biased, so I don't put an emphasis on the people either, because people don't want to hear a neutral perspective. They don't want to hear a neutral perspective. They want to hear, most times, the perspective that will make them feel what they want to feel. Okay. All right. With that being said, I hope I said something that added value to your life. I pray that you will share this live stream far and wide. Investigating Advocate is now on the Karmelo case. And this is going to be a heavy lift. A lot of rumors, a lot of lies, a lot of things have been said about me. But everybody, if you ain't moving, you ain't got no haters. Please make sure that you consider all information that is out there about me. There are going to be a lot of attempts to silence me and distract me and to shut me down and to make me seem some way by people who wish they had the same big dick energy as I do.
Oh,
but just
God.
get this. If you listen to the critics, also look at how long I've been doing and the things that I've been able to do when I do it. And then you'll understand, fuck them. Because guess what? Even if I was the worst motherfucker on planet Earth, I'm effective. And if any of that was true, trust me, I would not be out here. Okay? So, wouldn't be out here. If any of those lies about me were true, I wouldn't be out here. One of the biggest things that people have tried to say is that, you know, nah, because I ain't got to go after. I think that kind of handled itself. But when I did the Kaniga Jiggers case, 1,200 people said, oh, he stole the money because mama said that. Well, do you want to repeat that now? They, you don't. People don't repeat that now because you look stupid. And um, just like now, people can see I'm being as clear as I could possibly be about everything. All right, y'all. Hope I said what's up, man? Hope I said something that added value to your life. 500 for Karmelo, 500 for Austin. We got 300 approaching for Karmelo, 10 so far for Austin. Let's go.
Right. Where's my cat? There you are. My poor little kitty cat. Ah, okay. I guess we have a lot of thinking to do, huh? Do we cover the case? Do we cover the news stories? What do y'all think? Yeah, he is. Mhm. We already know what's gonna happen, Jed. We already know. Eyes, I put my email in there. Yeah, right, shooter. Yeah, Wyoming. Um, we can always follow the news and keep up with the current events going on, right? We can watch the powder cake build up, right? And we can educate. Okay, Eyes. Well, you're just getting up. You overslept? Oh my gosh. How dare you? I'm gonna sleep on it, but there's my email. Uh, we can cover the case in the news. Of course, the news is paid by the politicians. But there are other channels that aren't paid by politicians to get the information out there. I know a lot of people are interested in this case. I'm interested in trying to get people to realize they need to stop thinking with emotion and use their critical thinking. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Shooter. Uh, that's all he wants. This is his big Trump stage moment. Just like Jim Jones, right? Think of Jim Jones. I mean, the thing I'm most afraid of is giving Jed information. Jed watches this channel. I'm in his algorithm. There's only one way your channel gets in somebody's algorithm. That's if you watch them all the time. So Jed is watching us now, right? Um, I know what I can do. I can uh produce the trial days. What occurred on each day. That's what I can do. That's what I can do. because that's in the public. Uh, oh gosh, fake news. Oh my gosh. Please stop watching CNN, Fox News, and all that. People will, though. Yes, humor is the best medicine. Thank you, Status. I needed that, Status. I needed that. Sometimes, uh, and some people know me, and there are times I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's my biggest downfall. But I really care about people. I really do. And this is making me concerned, very concerned. So, starting tomorrow, probably 10 a.m., usual time, Eastern time, I will start uh, going over each trial day to find out what happened. Well, that's it, eyes. It is dangerous. Can we prevent it? No. Can we reach some people? Yes. We reached a lot of people in For the Culture and in INA. I know we have. So, I think we could do it here and try to calm the waters the best we can, right? But I worry about these people. They think Jed is a prophet, and he's not. He is promising them the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it's dangerous, especially where they're headed. Good grief. Okay, um, that's all I got. I'm probably going to go to bed and maybe watch something stupid for a change to make me laugh. Thank you, Status. Um, we'll have a meeting. Not tonight, please. But tomorrow. I'll start with the trial. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. So, that's about it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you so much. The I think I met the goal for the NCI one, and I'm trying to find it. I really appreciate it. There it is. Yeah. So I really appreciate that, and I will order that so I can teach people about that. It's an awesome program, and it is done by Chase Hughes, who you see here, and he's a CIA advisor. Oh, okay, that's it. Outro.